It's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. Or was that a ball?
We have our first challenge here at Smith's Ballpark.
You heard that right. A challenge on a strike in baseball. Unheard of.
I'm used to the umpires calling balls and strikes, but also I'm used to when the umpires call it a ball or a strike, it's either this or that. There's no in between.
Up until now, Hawkeye technology being tested at AAA ballparks, the highest level of minor league baseball, aims to call balls and strikes with more precision.
I know it just seems like a 9-inning game for a fan, but when you actually kind of dive into the game within the game, each pitch is important.
The technology basically takes what home viewers see as a graphic on TV and turns it into a real-time experience for players, coaches, and umpires. It's all about the strike zone.
It's the most important piece of real estate in our game.
Daniel Murphy would know. The 3-time MLB All-Star came out of retirement earlier this year and signed a minor league deal with the Angels in June.
I'm not opposed to change. We're an entertainment industry, and if the public isn't enjoying our product, then we need to make it more entertaining.
And it is a change for AAA teams this season. For one, the ABS technology reduced the size of the strike zone.
It's a lot tighter side to side, and it's a lot tighter north and south, especially the top of the zone. Normally the top of the zone was viewed as like maybe the belly button, but anything above the belt is not even close to being a strike now. So it's very eye-opening.
When you're talking about an absolute strike zone, those millimeters and centimeters, they make a huge difference, especially for me as a pitcher.
AAA teams are also testing 2 ways of using the technology, which relies on multiple cameras. Tuesdays through Thursdays, the ABS system calls every ball. On the weekends, umpires call the pitches, but a team gets 3 challenges per game.
The challenge is really fun too, and they put it up on the scoreboard and it shows the ball coming down and replay, and it builds a lot of tension seeing the ball get closer to the strike zone.
Here's how the challenge works. If a catcher, pitcher, or batter thinks an ump's call was wrong, they tap their head. They have to do it within 2 seconds of the call. They can't look back at the dugout.
It gives the players a little bit of ownership too. There's some strategy to it, whether you use it early in a game, what type of count, what situation with guys on base, so that plays a lot into it.
Within about 20 seconds, an ABS tech in the video boardroom launches an animation that shows where the ball passed through the strike zone. An automated system relays the call to an umpire through their earpiece.
Failed challenge by Ford.
They're good about challenges. They don't get their feelings hurt or anything because they want to get it right just as much as we want them to be right.
The art of umpiring, which is not talked about a whole lot because it's made to be about the players and things like that, but these guys have a craft as well. They work hard at it.
So is this technology ready to take the field in big league play?
Every Bees player we talked to here in Salt Lake City agree the challenge system is the future.
Guys in there generally like the challenge system better just because there is that human element. Framing still matters. The umpires are still calling the game, but they're held accountable at the same time. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Creates a little bit of fan excitement,
Fan reactions are a mixed bag.
As a human, we make errors, so that's play the game perfectly.
It takes away the human part of it, but the bad calls that ruin a game for you aren't fun.
I'm not a fan of it.
Players and coaches we talked to said you can still be a baseball purist and embrace the change.
It's still the same baseball we know to love, just speeding it up a little bit, making it more entertaining for a younger generation.
The game has always changed, and there's always room for an improvement, but you have to do it within respect to the past and how the game was played.
Maritza Giorgio, Scripps News, Salt Lake City.